The spotlight may not be as bright, but it can be just as hot for the First Lady as it is for the President himself. It is a role that brings its own set of challenges. CNN's Brian Todd joins us live with more on that part of the story. Brian, we saw a lot of the First Lady last night. What's ahead for Michelle Obama?
A difficult balancing act is ahead, Nicole. Michelle Obama is known for being straightforward, down-to-earth, tough. Friends and observers say that she's going to need to tap into all of those qualities to shape her family's personal experience at the White House and to carve out her own role. She has to get down to work now, too, and her job's a lot less defined than his. Liberating in a sense for Michelle Obama, but it also carries so many intangible pressures. That's why an aide says she'll hold off on her own public events for a couple of weeks and focus on priority number one, getting her children acclimated to the incandescent glare of the White House. But from there, how will Mrs. Obama carve out her role?
She's going to, I think, exercise what I would call soft power here. Instead of being put in charge of a commission that's going to reform or set out to reform a certain part of the government or society, she's going to basically provide private advice to her husband.
The kind of advice that almost never makes headlines, but will likely be crucial to a president who, like all others, will be guided by aides who might have competing agendas. But as she told CNN's Larry King during the campaign, Michelle Obama's got issues she wants to make her own.
What can I do that is useful with this role? I spent a lot of time focusing on working the challenges of work-family balance with women and families.
An aide says she'll also pursue programs to help military families and expand volunteerism. But Mrs. Obama's also hired a team of seasoned political veterans who have shaped policy, like Chief of Staff Jackie Norris and Jocelyn Fry, her policy director, who worked for a nonprofit that championed equality in the workplace. So could there be a more formal role in governing?
She's trying to, as I see it, trying to steer a kind of a middle course between, kind of a Jacqueline Kennedy who put an emphasis on family, her two children, and like a politically active Eleanor Roosevelt.
Now that comes back to that balance of work and family, but unlike millions of others, Michelle Obama is going to have to try to do that with all its potential pitfalls, with the entire world watching. Still, one of her aides says she has gotten used to this media glare over the last 2 years. She's now prepared for it.